Hello, I am here with a layout that I created on National or International Scrapbook Day. Sorry, I was just grabbing layout from my desk so I could see it. So this is going to be a very fast scrapbook video for me. It only took me 23 minutes to create. I am following along with a challenge from Scrapbook and Cards Today magazine. I believe the challenge is currently still open as of recording this voiceover on May the 4th. I could be wrong, but I think it's still open if you go to their website and look. So this challenge was to choose a project from their current spring magazine. Spring 2020 magazine, and use that project in the magazine as inspiration for your color scheme. So I chose a project that used a lot of pink and teal with a little bit of yellow. So that is my color scheme for this layout. I am going to use pink and teal, a lot of pink and teal with a tiny bit of yellow thrown in. That is just a piece of yellow cardstock. I was struggling finding a pattern that I liked to mix in with these other patterns, so I just used a piece of cardstock, and I liked the way that it looked. So this is made from a kit that I put together a long time ago. It just happened to have the correct colors in it for this challenge that I had chosen. So I'm using a pattern paper in the background from Simple Stories. It's an older collection. It's from one of their Valentine collections, I think. I bought a lot of this paper because, sorry, I had to cough. I was trying not to. Because I really liked the pink ombre stripe in the background. And then I'm using scraps of pattern paper from Vicky Bouton. That is that navy and teal floral print is a Vicky Bouton one. The pink on pink stripe is an old My Mind's Eye print. I don't know what collection it's from. The small pink stripe at the very top is from Chamel's Never Grow Up, I believe. It was just a piece that it was just a piece I had lying on my desk from another layout that I decided to put on this one. I do not know where that pink and white plaid type pattern, buffalo plaid, whatever you want to call it, I don't know where it came from. It was in the kit and I don't remember where I chose it from. It is a 6x6 pattern paper, so there's a very good chance that it came from a Scrapbook and Cards Today sample kit, but I'm not sure. The little lined journaling card off to the side is from a Vicky Bouton collection. The Polaroid frame underneath it is from a pink paisley collection that is older. It was a mermaid beach themed collection. So I am doing a fairly simple arrangement of the papers and the photos. I'm using two 4x6 photos, which is what I use almost all the time. They are slightly offset from one another. They're not perfectly straight. The papers in the background are on an angle, just to give it something a little bit extra. This is a layout that I use when I have a lot of larger square or rectangle scraps. So I'll just stick them behind the photos on an angle and put them right in the middle and go from there. So that's what I do for this sort of layout here. Then I'm taking those three little cameras. They are from an Amy Tangerine collection. I'm not sure which. And the florals that I use are also from an Amy Tangerine collection. That Lavia in the top corner is from a Vicky Bouton collection. I am going to cut the white off that banner strip and then not use it. It does not make it to the final layout. I really wanted to add some more yellow in, so that's why I'm using those florals for. I am using the yellow florals for more pops of yellow in or on this layout. not in this layout. Oh goodness. I think I need to go back to bed. I was going to add that pink and navy camera box in, but if you look at those two camera designs, they really are not the same. They don't look anything like one another. They're not complementary to each other at all. So in the end, I decided to just not put it on the layout and save it for something else. I just didn't like the way that they looked side by side, so it does not make it onto the layout. I am gluing everything down with a mixture of foam adhesive and my dot liner there that you can see off to the side. Sorry, I keep yawning. This whole quarantine thing is just messing with my sleep schedule, and I'm not doing well with it. Yeah, so plus I was outside all day yesterday because it was so nice and sunny and warm, so I'm tired from that still too. I am just going around the page and dotting little flowers from the Amy Tangerine sticker sheet around. I am not sure what collection that is. It very well could be the Slice of Life collection. I don't remember, and I am sorry. And American Crafts does not print the collection name on the 6x12 sticker sheets or the embellishment packages. So unless you remember which one they came in, you are out of luck. So I am just using those flowers to just add some more color where I want it on the layout. So I am focusing more on the yellow orange color. It's a very, very warm yellow, which is fine. It kind of warms up these photos, which were taken on a very cool day in Scotland. This was in Scotland in the fall, a few years ago now, but it was cold, and we were up high on a hill. We were up on the Law Hill. If you know Scotland at all, you will know that is in Dundee. The view from the top of the hill is amazing if you are ever in Dundee. I am partial to Dundee because my family lives there. So we go there. Well, we have been going there once a year. I don't think we'll make it there this year, but we have been going to Scotland once a year. My family was actually supposed to come here this year to visit me. However, their trip was canceled by Air Canada. It was not very nice of them, even though they weren't supposed to fly here until the end of June. So I'll have to look into that. It's very odd. But anyways, I didn't want to try and deal with Air Canada right now. So if you are familiar with this area of Scotland, you will know that that is the River Tay in the background. Beyond the River Tay is what is known as the ancient kingdom of Fife. I always like to throw in a little bit of knowledge about the photos where they were taken, give some context in case anybody is interested in that. I'm going to use these letter stickers, word stickers from a Vicky Boutin collection. I believe it's from the Color Kaleidoscope collection. And I'm going to be using the phrase "say cheese" because we had some pictures taken by my cousins up on the hill, which was freezing cold, if you can't tell by my body language in the photo. It was cold. Although Scotland in general is pretty cold in any month except for, like, I don't know, I've been there at all different times of the year, and it's been really, really hot when I was there in March one time, and it was freezing cold when I was there in July once. So I don't think you're gonna get good weather. It's really just a toss-up. So I talk about how cold it was up on the hill and how you can see across to the ancient kingdom of Fife in the distance. So that is all that I have for you today for this layout. Thank you so much for coming to watch with me, and I will be back to scrapbook along with all of you very soon. Just one last thing, those enamel dots that I put on the layout are from a Chamel collection. So thank you so much, and I will see you soon. Bye bye.